Hello, my single solitary viewer, and welcome back to the forest. Well, not quite. This is not actually an episode. This is actually an announcement. Bam! I don't know why I'm collecting all these things. Because this is just an announcement. What I want to do is I want to finally bring back the forest to the channel. I know some have been waiting a long time because the forest is, I've had a few series of the forest on the channel. It's a game that I enjoy quite a lot. I've played with Banji, played with Farkit, played with, well, all sorts of people, including solo runs. And now I'd like to have a dedicated server that we can have a series on. That's the whole point. That's why I'm making this video. Patrons, Turbo patrons and Prime patrons would be invited to come play the forest with me on the server and participate in their recordings if they have good microphones and so on. Not necessarily every episode. This would be filmed a little bit like an SMP, so like guests can come in, can come out, etc. So you're not necessarily there for every episode, depending on when you're available and when I'm available and so on. But it's a dedicated server, so the idea is to basically have it's online 24 hours, right? It's not just for mere episodes. And so I'd like every turbo level patron can get access if they have the game, and every prime level patron, same thing, but they can also invite a friend, or if there's someone who wouldn't be interested in playing themselves, but they have a friend or a loved one who would love to join the server, they can gift that slot. They can gift their place to a friend or someone else they like. And so that's the reason I'm making this video, because I have to get the server. And I need to know what size server to get, a server that will meet our needs. And so close. Find the correct host and the correct amount of slots and so on that we're gonna need. Also, I want the server to be able to accommodate more than one play style. So let's run over there. So I'd like to divide, if I can, the island of the forest that never really changes into 3 different areas. The first one being an area where most of the cannibal patrol routes are walled off. And what happens when that happens, if you've successfully walled off those patrol routes, is essentially the cannibals can almost never reach your camp. And so you have an experience on the forest where it's mostly just building and surviving in the forest, but you don't have to worry too much about fighting a lot of cannibals. It can still happen, but it really reduces a lot the amount of cannibals that you have to deal with, because you've blocked off the patrol routes. And so for someone looking for a slightly more peaceful experience, that would be the area of the island you'd probably want to settle in. And then there's the other area, which would be where the patrol routes are not walled off. And so you can establish yourself there and have fun fighting off the legion of cannibals who may show up at any given moment to pester you. And the third section of the island, under the mountain over there in the snows, I was thinking that would be an area where you not only deal with the cannibals, but the players can have that area for PvP if they want. So if you want an area where you could play a little bit of faction, that'd be the place. Because I do believe we can, the forest is not exactly made for PvP, but you can still have a little bit of fun in that respect. So that's what I'd like to go for in terms of what we can accomplish on the server. And so this area right here would, if I map it correctly in my mind, this would be an area where it's a hostile PvE, where the patrol routes are not walled off. By the way, this little area, is one of the most frequented patrol routes there's several patrols of cannibals that are programmed to run through this area. So if you want to if you want to be sure you're gonna have constant visitors in your area, this is the place to settle. And beyond would be more of a PvP factions type place, where you and a friend, for example, could form a team, and you can compete against 2 others. Of course, it's all in the spirit of good fun. Ideally, of course, no griefing. But cannibals, you know, it's an ongoing world, and cannibals are able to destroy bases. So, you know, I would recommend never going AFK and just logging out instead of going AFK. That way, probably the cannibals won't, hopefully, destroy anything while you're away. Well, there might be growing pains. We might have to go through different settings, but there's probably going to be some, you know, constant upkeep that has to be done in order to maintain our bases and so on. I guess that, you know, more damage than what an Enderman would do to your place in Minecraft, I guess, or a creeper. Maybe it's more analogous to what a creeper would do. But there you go. And of course, I'd have episodes on my channel, and you'd be welcome to have episodes on your channel. Oops, I'd probably record in total once or twice a day tops, most likely. Once or twice a day. I said once or twice a week tops, because yeah, that's the available time I have. I don't have time to play the Forest daily, but if you want to play the Forest daily and hop on the server and chop some wood, then you'd be free to, provided you're a Turbo patron and you're a Prime patron. And the reason why I make the announcement now is because I'm targeting December 1st for the opening of the server, and so I need to know what type of server to get before then. And that's why I'm making the announcement now. I've been waiting for a long while. I've been wanting to have the Forest server for 4 months, but I wanted to wait until the game itself was on sale. And now finally, it's the fall season sale on Steam. The game is 33% off. So instead of being roughly, well, I get the prices in Canadian. So instead of being $25, it's roughly $16. Actually, it's $22. And instead of $22, it's like $17. Anyway, whatever. It's something like 33 or 40% off. Don't quote me on this one. I just saw that it was on sale. That's it. And it's on sale really only on those summer sale, fall sale, and, you know, winter sale. And those are the only times where it's on sale. So, or that I see it. I rarely see it on sale anymore, since the game, you know, has reached this level of development. But wow, it's looking better than it used to. It feels like some things have improved in terms of graphics. Time to bait a crocodile and die, maybe. Let's play gator bait, because I have nothing else to do. I've announced everything I wanted to announce on the server. But yes, that's why I waited this long, because I wanted to wait until the game was on sale for the few people who would be interested in playing and joining. But unfortunately, don't have the game yet. I didn't want them to play full price, even though really it's not an expensive game. It's not a AAA title. You know, it won't set you back $100 like some other games might. This one, at regular price, is roughly $20 US. I think it's $19 US or something like that. Regular price. And now on sale, well, it's less than that. I don't know. It shows me the price in Canadian bucks, and so I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure what the regular price in Canadian bucks is. $26.50, depending on where you might buy it. And now it's on sale. That's all I know. There you go. That is the limit of my knowledge. But that's basically the best opportunity to finally get the Forest server I wanted. There you go. There we have him. Will he defeat me? Wow. Oh, okay. Sneak attack. Right. Two on one. That's not fair. How fair is that? A 2-on-1. Come on. Come on, guys. 2-on-1? Really? Okay. Apparently, I'm on the brink of death. And I remember that the axe is actually really bad against gators. You want a spear. There you go, dead. And that's the end of the video. That's what you have to look forward to on the forest. Oh yeah, right. You get killed by gators, but the cannibals are kind enough to rescue you. And you find yourself in a cave. That's, of course, in single player. In multiplayer, you respawn. Alright, thank you for watching. And if you're interested on joining the server, tell me in the comments or tell me in the Discord. That is free to join down below. But I just want to know, because I need to know what kind of server to get. There you go. Thank you very much. And I'll see you on the server, perhaps. If not, in the next video. Bye-bye. Sponsored by the Flouze crew on Patreon.